Happy New Year, Revive fam. Y'all, we made it. We made it to 2024. I'm going to tell you, 2023, and not just 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, those years have, they formed us and shaped us to who we are to this day. And that's why there's so much joy. That's why I'm so glad. And I'm sure you feel the same way. There's so much joy because we made it. We may not have won every single fight, but we won the battle. And we made it to see 2024. Let me tell you, the enemy tried everything he could to take you down. He tried everything but God. Look at where you are now. You made it. And we are standing in the first day of 2024. And all I can feel is just joy because, I don't know, do you feel what I feel? God is doing something new. It's like we've just crossed over. We've just stepped into the newness of God, the new thing that we are about to see. And I wanted to share this with you today. I wasn't sure when I was going to share what God shared with me for 2024, but I'm going to share this with you today. What he showed me for the year 2024. And I'm smiling from ear to ear because I'm so excited about what God is doing in this upcoming year. And the thing is, this is just the beginning. This is just a taste. 2024 is a taste of what God is doing. So I'm sorry, I can't stop smiling because it's the joy of the Lord and the joy of knowing that we made it, y'all. We made it, we made it, we made it. We won the battle. And now it's time for us to celebrate. Now, if you've been listening to and being in tune with the Holy Spirit, you will know that 2024 has been named the year of the open door. Open doors, y'all. Open doors. So all that fighting you went through, and now it's time for you to walk into victory. So 2024, the year of the open door. This is what the Holy Spirit showed me. And the word he gave me, the phrase he gave me was buckle up. Buckle up. So he wants to tell you, buckle up, because it's time. And when he showed me buckle up, he shared with me that 2024 would be a year of God chasing. God chasing, God chasing, God chasing. This is what he means. When he tells you to go left, go left. When he tells you to go right, go right. When he tells you to run, you run. When he tells you to walk, you walk. Whatever instruction he gives you, you're chasing him. And this is how he showed it to me. There are individuals in this world. And let me say this before I continue. I know as we look at the world, when we go out every day, things we see on TV, things we see on social media. I know we can look at the world and see chaos. And it appears to be that no one cares, that the world doesn't even want Christ. They don't want Jesus. They just want to do their own thing. But that's not so. And this is what God showed me. The Holy Spirit showed me that there are people out here in this world that really want to know Jesus. Their hearts are pure. They're genuine. They really want to experience him. They really want relationship with him, but they just don't know how. It's something that's blocking them, or they really don't know where to start. They know they want Jesus, but it's like, well, how do I find him? How do I find him in the midst of everything that I see that's going on in the church? And, how do I really find this Jesus? How do I find him? I want him. I want to know him. And what the Holy Spirit showed me was, for those who really want to know him, he's chasing after them. He's chasing after their hearts. But as he's chasing after their hearts, as he's chasing after them, it's going to require us to chase him. Did you get that? He's chasing after them, but we're chasing after him. That's us God chasing. Why are we God chasing? Because God is going to use us to bring them closer to him so they can experience what it is that their heart longs for. God chasing. 2024, buckle up. God chasing. And this is how he tied in the open door. He showed me that because you will be making so many moves, every move you make will require something. It may require finances. It may require favor with a person. It may require an opportunity. Those are the doors that God is going to open as you're chasing after him, because it's needed for you to do what he needs you to do to reach others. That's your open door. This is your open door season. Yes, you are also being rewarded for your obedience, your commitment, your sacrifice, everything you've done to get you to now. Where you stayed committed to God, even in those times where you didn't feel like it. Even in those times where you felt like just throwing in the towel and saying, you know what? I might as well just keep what I'm doing because this doesn't seem to work. God, I've tried this and it doesn't seem to work. But in your persistence, even when it wasn't working, God is rewarding you. And part of that open door is for him to bless you and reward you for your obedience, for your love to him. He sees your heart. He sees that he's not just this temporary fly-by-night trend with you. He sees that when you say you trust him, you love him, you rely on him, even in your darkest times, you were still calling on him. You were still trusting him. And he honors that. And because he's honoring your obedience, your commitment to him, your love for him, 2024, those doors that are opening, they're going to swing open, and they're going to, last couple of weeks, the word prepare, prepare, prepare. You know, God will give you a word, and it may not make sense. It may not be a full picture of what is coming. But as I look back of everything he shared with me and I tie it all together, prepare, prepare, prepare. If you haven't seen that video, go back and I'll link it. I will link it in this video in the description field, the comments field. But if you go back to that and listen, the Holy Spirit shared that the blessings of God would overtake you, but you had to prepare. There was preparation needed because there was so much God is going to do that if you're not properly positioned, it will be too much. So a few weeks ago, that was his word, prepare, prepare, prepare. Now, what he shared with me to share with you, buckle up. And I'll share this with you in transparency. When the Holy Spirit first began to give me instructions and words about 2024, about 3 weeks ago, and when he began to share with me, the first thing I said is, 2024 is a year of God chasing. It's God chasing. It's a God chasing year. And it wasn't until Yesterday, I was cleaning up in the house and he began speaking to me. So I took a seat. I'm like, okay, all right, Daddy, you speaking. Let me sit down and get still because I know it's something you have to say. And the first thing he said was, buckle up. Now, if you follow this channel, you will see that also on yesterday morning, there was a post that I posted about how 2023 has been a roller coaster. But it also references, and it wasn't until he shared this with me that I went back to what I posted yesterday morning. But in that Facebook post, it also said, in the YouTube community post, it compared 2023 as a roller coaster, moments of highs and lows, mountains and valleys. But it also referenced buckling up. Then I was listening to something on TV and heard the phrase buckle up. The word, it wasn't God chasing, it was buckle up. And that's because the Holy Spirit wants you to know 2024 is going to be a year where you're constantly moving, you're constantly going. But it's not a constant move and a constant chase after him where you're going to feel like, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. He's going to give you the strength. But when you're moving according to his plan so you won't be tired. It's not something that you're doing out of your own physical ability. But the moves you're making, you're moving though, and you're making those moves according to his instructions. So you won't get tired. You won't get weary. You won't get weak. If anything, it's going to encourage you and it's going to ignite something in you to keep going, to keep moving, because the Holy Spirit is walking with you in this. Buckle up. That's the word, buckle up. And this past week, the video was about Joseph and Mary and the birth of Jesus, and how Joseph was instructed by an angel of the Lord to go to Egypt after Jesus was born, because Herod was looking to kill, to do away with Jesus, the baby Jesus. And we've been speaking a lot on, and the Holy Spirit has been dealing with me too, a lot about getting sleep. And what the Holy Spirit showed me how it ties into 2024. You'll need your rest for 2024 because this is a chase. You're chasing behind God. No, you won't be tired, but you're still going to need your rest. Why do you need your rest? Because go back to the situation with Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus. When Joseph received instructions, he received instructions 3 times. The first time he received instructions to go to Egypt. The second time he received instructions to come back because Herod was dead. But the third time, an angel of the Lord appeared and also gave him instructions to go to Galilee in a small town called Nazareth. Now Joseph received instructions 3 times from an angel of the Lord. But when he received these instructions, what was he doing? Was Joseph, I'm going to put it in our day today. Joseph wasn't binge watching Netflix. Joseph wasn't watching YouTube videos. Joseph wasn't on his phone looking at TikTok videos. He wasn't on his laptop doing work. Joseph was asleep. He was asleep. Every time the Lord gave him instructions, it was when he was asleep. And remember from the videos that we previously spoke on, sleep is a state where you are unconscious. You're unconscious. You're not thinking of your own mental thoughts, but you're unconscious. But when you're unconscious, when you're sleeping, that allows God to step in, because you know how our mind thinks. We're thinking of different things that we have to do, or coming up with a plan, or trying to figure out what to do. But when you're in that state of sleep, you're not thinking. And that gives God the opportunity to come in and give you instructions. So what he showed me was 2024. Sleep is important. You have to get your rest in order to get the next instruction from God. In order to be able to chase him, you have to know where he is. You have to know where he is, right? If you don't know where he is, if you're not receiving instructions, you can't chase what it is that you have no idea of the location. Think of hide and go seek when you're running after someone. You're running after them because you see where they are. You see where they're standing. If you don't see where they are, you can't chase them. So the word for 2024, buckle up, open door, and rest. Get that sleep in, because what God has for you, that's part. Now I see, even in prepare. That's part of this journey in 2024. You will be overtaken with blessings, but you will also be chasing God. And that chase is going to also bring others who truly want to know his heart back to him. So family, I am so excited about 2024. Get excited, because God is about to show up. I know every year there's something, and but really this year, 2024, God is doing new things. And it's a year you will see things that you never would have thought of. Things so off the radar. When I say things, blessings, the open doors. You will see doors open that you could not have even imagined on your own. You know what good is like, but these doors you're about to walk in, it's awesome. And it's only God open doors. No one else could open these doors. No connection, no influence, no networking. It's God. And that's what you're about to walk into. So family, I love you all. And I'm so excited about what God is about to do in your life in 2024. Congratulations. You made it. You won the battle. The enemy tried. And he's over there sitting in the corner now, just all balled up, all mad. But let him be mad, because you deserve this. You do. You deserve this. You fought a good fight and you won the battle. And God is pleased that you never turned away from him. And now he can trust you. He can trust you with these open doors. So family, I love you all, and buckle up.